Ever since I can remember, music has been an integral part of my life. I was born in Chicago and into a family of music lovers. My dad was a rock and roller, turning my brother and me onto classic rock like the Beatles, CCR, Doors, the Monkees, Pink Floyd, the Rolling Stones, as well as introducing us to visual artists like Salvador Dali, Pablo Picasso, René Magritte, and Bruce Lee movies. My mom loved Julio Iglesias and filled our home with the melodramatic stylings of other balladeros such as José José, Juan Gabriel, Napoleon, and more. My brother and best friend Jorge became my cultural soundboard. We shared music, films, weird local TV shows, and absorbed the zeitgeist of the times, the mid-'80s. In other words, we became obsessed with art and culture of all types. Whether it was by design or accident, we became the coolest kids on the block. If you wanted to see or hear something you never heard before, you had to come over to the Ledesmas. Flash forward to 1987, and the Ledesmas relocated to the northwest suburbs of Wheeling, Illinois, miles away from the low rumble of the city. Being in Chicano in the suburbs was a hard adjustment, but in a short span of a year and a half, I landed a part-time job at one of the two cool record stores in town called Hip Cat Records. And I discovered punk rock and became friends with an up-and-coming band called Toe Jam, who would later morph into Cap and Jazz, and I learned how to play drums on my own, which inspired me to start my own bands. Eventually, I moved back to Chicago in my early 20s. While I was making the scene by going to shows and connecting with other musicians along the way, I managed to record and perform with groups such as V Reverse, The Vindictives, Mid-States, Defender, and many others. I also spent 20 plus years working in the food industry, from slinging seafood for a major Fortune 500 company to working at a female-owned catering company. From bankers to rock stars, I fed and connected with wide spectrums of humanity, and I learned how to cook. Today, I continue to play drums with groups such as Aya, Geezer Sr., The Arthur Lane, and Infotapes. I've also tapped into my eclectic and esoteric musical knowledge and my love of the conversation by hosting the Ghost and Worm Show with Adam Scott for Wholesome Radio, and co-host and founder of Let's Make a Show with Brian and Angel on YouTube. This is my life, connecting with family and friends through music for the past 30 years. I'm Angel Ledesma, and this is As We Go Along. Welcome to As We Go Along with Angel. We're outside of my good friend, bandmate, and musical director of Geezer Sr., Tim Pickens. He's going to make something, we're going to find out. But first, we got to summon him. Let's see.
There he comes in.
And here he comes. Hi, Tim.
Hi, come on in.
You guys got a shot of Tim here?
Love the apron.
Thank you, thank you.
Here, you can put the fries right here.
Okay. Oh, perfect.
Marv, settle down. Where's the little dog? Hi.
That's my cousin Alexis.
Hi, Alexis.
This is Liz.
Nice to meet you.
We'll say hi. Say hi to the folks we're shooting.
Hi. Hi. This is Mochi. Mochi. Oh.
And this is Marvin. After we settle in, we start off with a mushroom and garlic pizza, courtesy of Blue Apron.
I walk and you walk and I walk, wait and run at Christmas store. Can you hear me walking? I can hear you walking.
After it's finished in the oven, Liz sprinkles freshly cut basil to the pizza. Yum, yum. Who doesn't love basil? Then Liz drizzles the hot honey over the pizza. Check out that glaze. Now it's ready to serve. Tim and Liz help each other out by cutting the pizza into portions.
God will hear you honking. God will hear you honking. God will hear me honking. God will hear you honking. In bed, the dog will grill your cat. I'm behind you honking. You're behind it honking. I'm behind you honking. You're behind it honking.
Now it's ready to be eaten and enjoyed. It goes well with red wine or sparkling lime water.
Honk, 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 honk.
So I've never messed with Blue Apron before, and I was really excited to at least see what the process of this. So
Now we got potatoes. We're gonna zest.
yeah, tell me,
Garlic.
walk me through the process, Tim.
The process is written down.
Okay.
Luckily,
Oh,
if you never zested garlic, it's a good way to make real strong garlic flavors.
oh, that is a sweet zester you got here. Yeah. Also, don't run your fingers across the zester.
Fancy trick garlic peeler.
There's many schools about garlic. Oh, so that's
Peel. Might do another clove because these look kind of tiny to me. I like garlic.
everyone has a different method of doing garlic. I usually prefer peeling it, and it's just like real big, fragrance and everything.
Right.
And I see this. It seems like there's a guard that keeps the garlic hands. The smelling hands.
Don't get too much on there, but
Tim only drinks nothing but the best.
that's true.
Tonight we're doing.
That's Chino, which is just like a Cabernet Franc.
Oh,
Same kind of thing. So it's a lighter red. Which meatloaf you should really supposed to drink with something heavier, but what's the rule?
yeah. What's the rule on that point? Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I've slowly tried to. That I was kind of getting it figured out is the food pairing.
Right. Usually they say with something like meatloaf, you'd want like a Cabernet, Merlot, which I'm not usually a fan of Merlot at all.
I'll get down on Merlot. That was like my favorite go-to. I don't know why. I think it was just easier to drink.
Well, used to have a guy that was a big wine connoisseur, and he said to me, he's like, "You know how you can tell a good wine? If you like it. So, if you like Merlots, drink them." Now, I just look at the recipe.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what they got next. Quarter lime. We already got the limes quartered, so that's
So these already come in pre-cut?
No, we cut them. But
Oh, okay. Oh no, yeah. These were cut by Tim and Liz.
Out of the stuff is recyclable, but
But
there's a
now,
lot.
a lot less of it is now.
Yes.
They clearly cut back
Yeah.
after COVID, and they're like, all this stuff. you just throw
Don't diss the
away.
sponsors.
So it's like you're reducing sort of a carbon footprint of sorts, and then
I know, it's so hard to figure out.
Certainly.
so right now Tim's mixing in a bowl, combining the soy glaze, cumin Szechuan sauce. I love cumin, by the way. And the juice of one lime wedge.
So that makes it easy because it's all measured out.
course. Twink. Anyway. That's pretty much it, yeah. And did you squeeze in the lime?
Nope. Quarter.
One of them, yes.
I give you like a full lime, so you don't have to do that extra lime.
Alright, and then you line a sheet pan.
salt. Thick. Actually, just hear the salt right here that can grind off. Much easier. Get the top off.
I feel like I know these songs.
It's good. Just a group process. That's
Yeah, I like this.
good.
Yeah. So I keep it on this side, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. That sounds good.
Egg and some breadcrumb. Somebody they gave
I don't know
us
if I can save it for. I guess I get to talk about childhood memories of going over there. People's my friends' houses and having meatloaf for the first time. Yeah, we never had meatloaf. I mean, I guess meatballs, albondigas.
Oh yeah, we used to have it all the time. Oh yeah. Breadcrumbs. That's a good one. I never cooked it. My mom cooked it. My mom was a cook until my dad got me around. And then my dad became a cook, so every day was hamburger helper.
Oh,
We had south of the border Mexican hamburger helper. We had Italian hamburger helper. We had
I remember you're from Michigan.
yeah. Me originally, I grew up in Michigan. What town again? Was it Bay City?
Bay City.
Same place. Madonna was born there.
Oh, okay.
She left calling it a stinky industrial town because of the stinky industrial crop.
And how long did you stay?
So I was, I believe, 18 when I moved out. Maybe closer to 19, but yeah, much after high school, we got moved out. This is the part Liz, with my girlfriend, wife, I don't know. We're not really married, but call her wife. Hates, because she hates working with raw egg at all.
Oh, okay. So you're basically.
So she usually does the cooking, I gotta admit. Mostly I do the cutting and the chopping, but.
There you go. All right. So we added meat, salt, pepper,
Breadcrumbs.
breadcrumbs, and egg.
Egg.
Yeah. Just
Panko. Those are the that's
panko.
stuff you gotta have.
Panko.
Refrigerator full of panko. Alright, so half the glaze is going.
Okay. The drizzle.
The drizzle of glaze. My hands are a little wet.
Wow, that looks like. Almost looks black metal.
It does.
Yeah.
Good.
Combine the meat with garlic paste
Mm.
and 1 egg.
And how much?
Garlic paste?
I said in a bowl, combine the beef, breadcrumbs, garlic paste, and 1 egg.
Put garlic paste in there.
Oh, yeah. We could make it look. We could make it look like a master chef.
I mean, you're gonna have to put everything in it.
Yeah.
Mash it, right?
Yeah, we'll get there.
You're pre-staging it in the foil, right?
Yeah.
Or I mean, you could do it on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, there's no law. There's no rules telling you
There's
to
no
get bowls.
Like I said, I'm not a cook. This
There you
glaze
go.
is going to be in it more than on it, like it's supposed to be, but what the hell?
Yeah. I mean, come on, punk rock.
It's punk rock. I haven't. This is supposed to be doing this, I thought, but.
You know what? The other half is
Smoky.
supposed to be preserving stuff.
True. So you can pour that on. This is improv.
Yeah. In thin composition.
This is fine. Garlic is through there.
I mean, you're putting more flavor in there anyway.
There you go. It's going to be in there. It's good enough.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're good.
Okay. Is the oven preheated? Is the oven on? Yeah, I think I did see something there about preheating this oven, so I can do that for you.
Should be ready to start, I would think.
You are correct.
It wasn't a.
No. So that's preheating 450.
So this is not. We can't hold Blue Ribbon responsible.
That's why I was gonna cook the other one. You know, I do it one pan and just pour everything together. No, it's easy.
Yeah.
Still, we're not dissing the sponsors for my mistakes.
So would you say that the Blue Ribbon accommodates all? Or I'm sorry.
You're thinking of your drinking phase.
Take two. Would you say that Blue Apron accommodates all different cooking styles?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some stuff we've made that I would never, you know, it's like whenever I use Chinese broccoli, you know, or anything, you know, certain things are just, and spices that I'm not used to. Usually I'm not much of a cook myself, like I said,
So
obviously, but yeah, when you see some of the stuff is pretty, you know, you don't think about, yeah, that would work together.
right.
So yeah, I like it.
It accommodates the two of you and Liz.
Yes, me and my mate, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
Civil
Civil union.
Union, my sin partner. Yeah.
I mean, we're okay. We're in the blue state. I see you have a collection here. So you are. So you are you would say a regular with a Blue Apron. Yeah. All right.
Or make something super easy. You know,
Nice.
pre-made meal stuff. It's pretty,
Yeah.
big portion.
Yeah. That's a good amount right there.
And ready.
Oh. Let's see this. Oh, I love bok choy.
See, that's the thing. I never really ate that much until we started getting these things.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I will say about them, they do get on a kick once in a while. Time when it's hard to find anything about
Hmm.
the recipe seem to have tailed for a while.
Oh yeah.
But, you know, healthy, I guess.
And it's whatever's plentiful. I mean, it work.
You gotta beat
Mm-hmm. But you got some amazing footage of that, by the way.
later.
Here, I'll just give a little. I don't want to give those guys advertisement at all, but yeah, it's been about what 3 years since I quit Blue for. And that's a funny story too. Yeah, that Mark Maxwell. It is kind of sprawling and epic.
What is that?
This episode that he's talking about, because there's a lot of multiple angles. There's a lot, you know, weird shots here and there. You know, it was Alexis' first go doing this with us, and
I think that's a mistake a lot of people make when they get their stuff online. Is like somebody I know was doing stuff.
they'll cook down,
Yeah.
not shrivel.
Yeah. Just once I start moving these things in there, I'll be fine.
Let's turn up the heat a little bit so you can hear it's this whole. And then turn down.
Alright. We'll do that.
Add the chopped bok choy stems and sliced white bottoms up the sky.
I mostly just left stems in there.
Yeah, definitely use that shit.
Yeah, I forgot.
Now it looks like one.
Now it looks like
Yeah. So also not Blue Apron's fault.
Blue Apron, yeah. See, even if I can cook Blue Apron, anybody can cook Blue Apron with the system.
My first time handling bok choy.
Oh yeah.
All right, I have done this before, but
Now
Yeah,
not on camera.
I know. Because if it didn't get recorded on our phones or on this thing, then it never existed.
The leaves don't take long at all to put in the fire.
It's kind of the big leaves.
Yeah, it was one of those. I remember this on the Nuggets, hearing on the comp, or at least on the box set.
Yeah, what did you say after that? I think we want to get to pass on to the turn off and heat, put some lime. I think that should be enough. Thanks, that. All right, if we're done with that, just wait for the meatloaf. And when it has, I'll shoot that. That should have been gone already. I wouldn't speak that said.
Yeah.
Didn't know it says, we're going to move on to the remaining before we finish it. That's where I put in. Yeah. That's put on nothing. Nothing raw to it. So
While it's cooking, we'll put more on.
why would they put it in halfway? Have it. I mean, you can improv it, yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, spread it around a bit. I'll get it.
Oh,
That's fine. It's bok choy on it. It's not ridiculous.
that one.
Yeah, we'll say like bok choy is pretty hearty.
Well, actually, yeah, and way so. So we don't have to do this like 2-3 times. So,
Oh, you see, you got pixie sticks. Nice, nice. Oops, excuse me, bourbon.
Does everybody get?
Oh yeah. All right. About to enjoy this delicious meatloaf. Let's dig in.
Everybody. Good team effort.
Yeah, thank you, Doc. Hey, my cousin never handled bok choy before, so this is
Right. I know. Good.
Worst experience with backfire.
It's okay.
Backfire in general.
Enjoy.
I like it marinated, like in teriyaki,
Yeah.
and then stir frying it, and just like, especially marinated. Oh, of course, pups. Hey, when I was.
Which Angel called them blue ribbon.
Oh,
I think we could go for that until it gets sponsorship.
well, because my cousin mentioned like, oh, was that like, where you thought it was blue ribbon when I mentioned Blue Apron?
Like,
Isn't it the dog food? Yeah.
Christmas is over! It's over! It's still over! Over! The end! Over! I tricked you, but it's over now!
I have a number of questions I want to ask you.
All right.
And are you ready to be grilled?
I guess.
Wonderful. So, what are your first memories of us meeting?
Well, obviously, it was funny because we had just Steve, actually, your friend,
Steve
had
Sackett.
Steve Sackett had kicked our drummer out of the band, and it was one of the happiest days because he was very annoying. And he pretty much got in a fight with him, and so I was like, "Hey, see you next practice." And he's like, "I won't be there," and I was like, "That's great."
Adam.
And then I'm like, Steve's like, "Oh, I got a friend that plays drums." Like, "Oh, now you tell me." And so, and then you showed up, and the first thing I remember was like, because we had this other guy who would just tool on his drum set for a half hour. Like, oh my God, he just sat down and he started playing. He didn't have to sit there and mess with his drum set for half an hour. I'm like, that's great. And then everything just, I thought, everybody, it just clicked.
Yeah.
And I thought it was great how we, and then I thought you seemed like a, good guy and stuff. And I was like, that was great.
Okay.
I was really happy about everything. I was like, this is such a relief.
Yeah.
From the guy we had, who I'm not gonna say he was an okay drummer, but it's just the personality clash.
Yeah.
Too much, It's like, oh, we don't have to deal with that anymore. It's just such a relief to have you come in. So like I said, it was the first memory I had of you coming in and just like,
Okay.
just being professional about it and not crying about it.
Right, not terrorizing the staff. Because, I remember, well, he was also credited, this drummer was credited for drums, percussion, and grief, I think.
Exactly, yeah.
So,
More grief than anything,
Yeah. So when I came in, I mean, that's kind of my style anyway. I just use whatever is
Yeah, I
presented.
thought it was really great too. It's like, oh, if they have a drum set, I'll just. He would never do that. He would have to haul all this stuff, and no matter where we went, always play his stuff. And it was, I mean, we've been through a lot of different people, but I thought it was great, and everybody seemed to get along so well, and factor close friends with Steve, so that's a good indication of a good person, I would say.
Yeah, and Steve, I've definitely known the longest is pretty much from high school on, from his band 8 Bark. So and it's funny because I remember that call very well because Steve had called me and I didn't even hesitate when he's like, "Oh, this guy Jack, it's Geezer Senior. Oh, I'm in." Like normally, I was making it a practice to just say no to a lot of things because it's like I don't have time, I don't have energy. And even with Geezer Senior, I didn't really have the time or the energy, but I'm like, I gotta do this because this is gonna be fun, and it has been. It's been
It's definitely been a lot of fun.
7 years at this point, so cool. What is your recipe for a long-lasting friendship?
Friendship. Well, my relationship is a friendship too, so I can't say. I don't have a recipe for that. A little bit of cumin. I don't know. I don't know if there's a recipe. I mean, basically, if you have a long-lasting friendship, I think obviously there's some respect with each other.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a recipe, but I've had friends for numbers of years, and it's just you have a common link, and it's not. I don't know if there's nothing. You shouldn't have to do anything, and it's. There's the friend in need is a friend indeed, but actually also a friend in need is also a pain in the ass. It keeps going on.
No, I mean that's
All my friends have been, if they have a problem, great, let me know about it. But you're gonna have to solve it yourself. You can't be a friend that's gonna constantly put that on somebody. So that's.
So obviously you have you're there to hear them out, but ultimately it's like.
But ultimately they got fix themselves.
So self-sufficient, yeah.
You can't fix somebody.
Yeah.
So I think that's the big thing with a friendship. I don't think it's any particular recipe.
Besides the recipe that you were working on, yeah.
Right.
All right.
Don't forget the garlic. That's.
There you go. Good, good long-lasting friendship. Don't forget the garlic.
Exactly.
Moving right along. What's the most challenging time you've had as a musician, and how did you resolve it?
I guess the only challenge has been that we've gone through so many people trying to find the right. I think we finally got the best batch yet, which is great.
I mean, this is a long-lasting lineup.
Long-lasting line of drummers, bass players. Me and Jack have worked together for a long time. We're, I think, more than 2 decades. So it's like we've been working together for a long time. So it's good, and just keeping everybody together. I mean, I've had bands that I really liked, and then all of a sudden I can't live here in Chicago or something.
Oh yeah,
problems like that. Yeah. But it's just basically you gotta just keep going, and it's I guess that would be the biggest problem. It's mostly just, God, how many people did we try out? How many people did we get rid of? So many people.
How many people did you try out to join the ranks of the Geezer Senior?
Geezer Senior, probably 6, I'd say. Probably 6
wow.
Between bass players and drummers.
Mm.
And when we got Steve, we were pretty happy about that.
Sure.
And that stuck. And but we had other bass players that we played some shows with other bass players, but and other drummers. But yeah, so probably three bass players and maybe only two drummers, I guess. Maybe.
Was I at the last Geezer show at that
Gator Loft?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a plane crash.
Yeah, I think I was at that show.
Yeah.
So I do vaguely remember seeing you up there, but at that point, like, I hadn't, I lost touch with. Well, I wouldn't say I lost touch with Jack, but we were weaving in and out of each other's lives over like the, pretty much the rest of the '90s into the 2000s, and then we'd see each other occasionally. And I think he invited me to go see, it's like the purported last Geezer show. I think that was like 2000 and I want to say 11 or 12. And then soon after, it was when Geezer Senior.
Yeah, we kind of retooled. Well, Joe was the main songwriter back then.
Sure.
Joe Butler. So I just kind of playing whatever he came up with. I added my, obviously he's not showing me what to play, but the basic song writing was Jack was writing lyrics and Joe came up with music, and so I would just, play along. So after Joe left, I had all this music, so we're like, hey, let's just keep doing this. Mm-hmm. Just come up with the music, and we'll try to find some other people to do. And so we just retooled the whole band. I just stuck with Jack, and we just found different people.
Sure. What advice would you give your 18-year-old self?
Don't be detoured by no's. Just if you made the effort, that's the main thing. People can say, no, and then people can say this, take a rejection. If you think of it as, you accomplish something, even if you get a rejection. I used to take rejection sometimes.
Sure, yeah, I'm here.
Especially when you're young and somebody, yeah, and it's not the end of the world, just keep plugging away.
Yeah.
There's things you should take serious, but when you're 18, man, you took life too damn serious.
Right.
He was like so serious about it.
It was almost like we were like wanting to, it's like kind of do or die at that age, Realize, you're like, geez, like I should have just. I guess that's Just kind of being light on yourself about things and make mistakes and
you got to figure out after a while. It's like you make the effort. That's the best effort you can make, and if it doesn't work, that's how it goes. And don't worry about it. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
I guess that would be the thing I'd say if I was 18, talking to my 18-year-old self.
Definitely.
And brush your teeth more.
Right. All right, you ready for the secret question?
Oh, the secret question.
This is, what's 7 times 7 equal?
36. Just put that out.
36.
Don't give me. I do not like 7.
Oh man. Anyway, thank you again.
Yes.
For your insight. Obviously, it's been great playing with you and continuing to play.
Definitely, I feel the same way.
I feel like you've seen me like grow from pre-pubescent punk rocker to this
All right.
elder punk statesman now that I never thought
All right.
I thought I wasn't even quite ready to get to that level of coolness until I joined this outfit and
to the old man cool now.
So I mean 3 records we've recorded together, a music video, handful of shows, numerous shows.
Yes.
I mean we're
Come, I'm sure. After the rock opera is finished, we'll be doing more.
Yeah.
shows, so. But so, what was your first band that you played in?
the very first band I was
What's the
in.
name of your very first band?
My very first. I'm getting them mixed up. No, it was called Lunchbox.
Lunchbox. Okay.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing your thoughts.
Yeah, sure.
With me, and I'd like to offer you
Peace pipe.
a peace pipe, an after dinner mint.
After dinner.
This is a lemon diesel strain.
All right.
Let me. There we go.
I figured once this is legal, hey, I'll try this stuff.
So if you're listening at home in front of your radio,
Dance!
dance.
You're in the car. Dance in the car with your shifter.
Okay, let's try that again. Also a nice song. That's a pretty song.
It is.
I hope I don't get the sweats tonight. So, but anyway.
Thanks for watching as we go along with Angel, and thanks for coming into my world for a little bit. Now it's time to head back to yours. Until next time, we'll meet again.